No mistake from the Frenchman.
God, should have been the man. Yes, sir. First class flights on the Delta.
Here comes Ward-Prowse. Loftus-Cheek takes aim.
This is Corner Flag Talk.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us once again. We're here with our preview episode for the new season. We are all extremely excited for the beginning of the 1920 PL season. To begin the show, we decided to expand the castle with not just the two people, but we have four people on the show today. So as usual, it's me and Virgil, but we also have Connie. Connie, how you going?
I'm fine. Up to the year today.
I also have Daniel. We're a little foreign on the show. How you going? Alright, so we're going to go into, we have asked you guys for questions, and we have put together some questions because we didn't want it to be the generic stuff. So, first question on the list is, who outside of Liverpool and City do you think has the best chance of having a shot at the title? So, Turpin, I don't go first.
Outside, kind of hard. Teams outside City and Liverpool to have a shot.
Right, yeah.
Because, I mean, the leaps and bounds are ahead of all the other teams in the Premier League.
Right.
But I think probably Tottenham are the best chance.
Right. Daniel, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with Tottenham, to be honest, because side have a little bit more quality than the rest.
Yeah, I agree. Same thing with you?
If we're to believe the rumours that going on with the players that's built into the sign, I feel like given got a bit of luck this season, Spurs could actually push on to win the European title.
Alright, cool. So given that what we just said then, we kind of just assume that Liverpool and City can make the top four then, obviously, right? So who we think is in, real quickly, just say who you think is the other two in the top four?
Yeah, well, Spurs and probably get to the Gunners.
Alright.
As I United fan, I'll up United.
Of course,
Spurs is the other option.
This is Spurs and Arsenal.
Hey, man. So I got from Spurs and Arsenal as well. What about I feel like my team looked pressured. Well, you see, I really was really tossed up between Arsenal and United in particular, because I do think United recruited well. I think Maguire and Aaron Wan-Bissaka have the potential to be really transformative in the sense that they can provide a good platform for United to build on, have less reliance on De Gea to be super phenomenal in games, and rather have a steady platform for them to control games out. The next question we have out here is keepers to look out for. Now, we kind of understand that Alisson, Edison, and Lloris is probably one of the three better keepers in the league. But outside of that, who all would take would probably, if we had to make a top five, who all would have put you as the other two keepers in the league? Go with Virgil first.
The keepers in the league, we look at the squad that Wolves looking to build. I feel I feel like Rui Patricio he's a big shot there because he has a lot of experience, and I feel like we decide that
Virgil, in that case, because I live over here, tell me who you feel is the top five keepers in the league there.
Top five keepers in the league, I will have to say, in order, Edison, Alisson, De Gea.
Yeah.
Switch Alisson and De Gea.
Right.
I will also have to say, I will give it to Leno, then I'll give it to Kepa.
Alright, cool. Turpin, what are you thinking?
I think, De Gea,
Yeah.
Edison,
See it to the chest, dog.
Alisson,
Right.
Kepa and Pickford.
Okay, cool.
I actually agree with that, spot on.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Alright, so I agree with all except for the last one. I have, and based on conversations we had before, I just said I hate short people, dog. But I have a little problem with Pickford and his ability to be commanding in the air now. And we have seen his erroneous side a few times, most notably against Liverpool, where he could have just tipped the ball over the bar, trying to keep it in play. And because he wasn't tall enough to hold the ball back into play, he ended up tipping it back in and really scored.
I mean, he's a young keeper, and as keepers get older, they get better.
As my fifth choice, I do think Fabianski was a good keeper for West Ham. I think he came up really big for them a lot, and because in the top six we don't notice him as much. And West Ham didn't really have a standout season, so we didn't see it as much. But as you yourself, at least for the three of us, because you support Barca, right? But for us, when we play them in the league, you have seen where Fabianski has been a really solid option for them. So I feel like I'll put Fabianski as well.
Fabianski has always been a top shot stopper, but he's
Yeah.
already played behind a good enough defense for it
Agreed.
to have enough clean sheets for it.
Yeah.
Another keeper that have a good shout is Newcastle keeper. Can't remember his name.
Lukaku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
Norwich.
yeah.
And now Norwich brought in Ralph Farman, who has
Yeah.
extensive Champions League experience, a big name on the team sheet. Next question we have is, as of right now, we are recorded on Thursday, about 18 hours left in the window, right? But as of right now, without any other business again, who do you think has done the best business in this window? Patrick?
Well, I was kind of torn between this one because I was looking at Arsenal. I mean, signing Pepe was a big one, right?
Yeah.
But aside from that, I really think they probably do the best business because they could have probably look at as centre back too.
Yeah,
Like,
agreed.
I was thinking City came in pretty large with that Rodri signing
Yeah.
because they basically filled one of the only gaps in the side now. So I think that was a between the two. I might lean towards City.
I think in terms of recruitment, a lot of side of Everton. I think Everton are a good side.
We do know going. I thought I was going to be the only one saying that, but continue, yeah.
Yeah, I think Everton are a good side.
Agreed, yeah.
I think signing Keane is a good signing.
Yeah.
He's a young up-and-coming striker.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, take a little bit of the load off Sigurdsson
Yeah.
and Richarlison. I think that's a good signing.
I toss up between Wolves and West Ham, to be honest. Honestly, I feel West Ham because
West Ham really
because
good,
people forget to manage that Pellegrini is, and with the right players around him, he can bring back the same football that he had interest in the Prem the first time he came.
Yeah.
And with having the signer like Haller and also getting Fornals coming in.
Yeah.
Those are two key players he have on his side. Also as well as the players that West Ham already have. I don't know what's going on with Lanzini.
Yeah.
But all of the players West Ham have, the midfield was already good.
Yeah.
And bringing in him and also bringing in that striker like Haller, I feel those are key players that Pellegrini could use to actually bring back his style.
I actually think Haller is a good signing.
Agreed.
Haller.
If you watch his game, he's kind of remind me of Zlatan and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a big guy, real good with the ball.
Yeah. Very all-rounded too.
Yeah.
Like, Jovic took all the plaudits, again for the right reasons,
Yeah.
but people forgot that he played next to Haller, and Haller had, I think it was 20 plus goals and 10 plus assists in all competitions.
His link-up is really quality.
I think that was a real good shot because when we look at Haller, and we look not just at Haller, but even at Fornals, we look at players that potentially could even be the top 6 teams, and easily slot in there. But I went with Everton as well. I thought they dealt with the loss of Gay very well, not just in Fabian Delphin bringing a Premier League experienced player, but even in Jean-Michael Gabim, I always pronounce it, from Mainz. Very good defensive midfield player. And he's not just defensively aware, but he's very sound in the attack. From little Mainz clips that I've watched of him, because I kind of wanted to pass him as well, is that he's very good at spring counter attacks. He's very good at really taking the ball and releasing quality passes from deep. And I think when you have players on the counter attack of Walcott, Bernard, and Richarlison of huge pace, that would be a key element in helping them get goals in games where they have to be played on the counter. Any chance of a team outside the Big Six breaking into the Big Six? And if so, why? So, without going too long, it's a long question. I have been really impressed with Leicester under Brendan Rodgers. I think, and I've told you all this multiple times, I think that the quality of the teams outside the Premier League is growing, and not just because of the players, because there's always been good players below, but the managers. We look at Brendan Rodgers' title race before, and won 2 titles with Celtic, and there was a reason he's managing Liverpool before, and even Swansea before that. We look at Pellegrini managing, West Ham. We look at Nuno managing even Wolves, We look at our top quality managers managing the lower teams, and we're seeing where that is paying dividends. Since Brendan Rodgers took over, he has gotten so much more out of certain players. Ben Chilwell has created the most chances of a defender since he took over, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they progress even more. I'm looking forward to see how they cope with Harry Maguire, if they bring in anybody, or if Soyuncu could probably step up to take up that role. But I do think Leicester, if all goes as it seems to plan, has a very good chance of challenging for that top 6 position. Would you?
For me, I'll have to say, I'll say Wolves. We decided with that the current side that they have right now, the signings that they brought in with Kutrone, who obviously taking the load off Jota and Jimenez, and also bringing in Valero from Madrid.
Yeah.
And they were also trying defense and they signed Ruben Neto and Bruno Jordan.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah,
signings, but they just having a lot of depth in the squad, and the challenge for them will be to balance Europe and balance the Premier League.
And that's why I actually didn't go for them. I'm not sure they can balance Europe.
But I feel, because I honestly don't, I know that they might not be putting all legs in basket for Europe, but I feel like them as well as other mid-table other teams, you'll say outside the top 6, they will be taking a lot of points off the top 6 this season. And I know Wolves, especially teams coming to the Morning Stadium, the same run that they had last season, take a lot of points off the top 6.
It's true.
They will be taking a lot more than just 1 point off them.
Good.
I agree with Virgil. For the same reason, the fact that they took the most points of the top 6 last season.
Yeah.
As the brand of football they play, they impose their brand of football on any team that they come up against.
Yeah.
I wanted to go with Everton, but I feel like Marco Silva, his style of management, I can't see it being successful.
Yeah. And it's very possible that and this could be a hot against ourselves, that I can see him getting fired before halfway through the season because they spend real money, and Everton has been the kind of club that they run it in such a way that unless they get results fast enough, they will chop the man at the top. I think.
Yeah, I want to go with those two. I mean, for two kind of reasons. One, that most of the players that they had on loan last season, they opted to sign this season. I think that was a good move. The side has a lot of experience together. They look like they could gel well. They made some good signings, I think, in Couture, and they also showed that they could dig deep in the bigger games. Honestly, I think it comes down to if they could win the smaller games, that they would fall into
You're feeling
the
okay?
top 6 or not. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I know you don't rate that man now, boy. I know you say
I just
Jota
don't
good.
rate Jota, though. I just don't rate. Jota is overrated. You heard it here. Jota is overrated.
Alright, fair enough. Who do you think has done the worst business in the transfer window?
I want to look there.
Oh, you go first because I actually not 100% sure. Go ahead now.
Have to be Liverpool. To look at all the teams striking
Well, let me ask you something though. Other than possibly a centre back, and this is in the case that they don't think Joe Gomez is good enough, where would you have opted to definitely sign somebody?
I just find Liverpool have enough depth when it comes to work in the attack. Look at right now, come back early. Salah and Mane both play in the African Cup of Nations, and they actually back quite early compared to other players that play in the competition.
Right.
And well, Firmino also had the Copa America. That three up front, they're relatively tired from their previous international competitions.
That's true. Yeah.
So I feel like if anything was to happen to them, and it didn't happen to, let's say, Mane, it'll be very hard to replace like a player with such impact up front. I feel like the midfield alright, but I just feel like they could have bring, cause I know that they were looking at bring back Coutinho, and I feel like a sign like that, somebody will also add to the goals as well as create would have been a key sign for them. But I just feel if something is happened to the front three, I feel like
step up in quality
will
is
be in a lot of problems.
You hear that all? Such an impactful player. I'll put that all post and give you. You think the same thing? Or?
I think Newcastle.
Yeah, I agree.
Newcastle didn't properly deal with the loss of the top two goals for some last season.
That's correct.
I mean, I don't think Steve Bruce has been as a manager anymore. To be honest. And Joelinton, he looked good in the Bundesliga. See some people comparing him to Firmino, but I don't really see it.
No, come on, that comparison that makes sense.
I think, what's his name again? St. Maxim.
Yeah.
I think that's a poor
sign.
Yeah,
I think
agreed.
that's
Yeah. They're buying pretty brown now, boy. Gucci head band. I just because I was gonna agree with you, I'll just go next. We are a lot of class managers as business, right? I think bringing in Steve Bruce was a tactical thing in the sense that they knew that losing Rafa was a big thing, and they knew that a large part of the faithful on Tyneside would have gone against the club. And just because Steve Bruce is a lifelong Newcastle fan, they try to use that to kind of stem the crowd kind of way. And I think that was the wrong decision.
They didn't go down with the fans.
And then again, I agree with you. we're looking at the massive impact of Jose Perez and Solomon Rondon had with Newcastle last year in keeping them up, especially in the second half of the season when Miguel Almiron came in. And Joelinton has never crossed 10 goals in his life in his league campaign. And that's a very big burden to shoulder somebody who, not even at a level before, at a senior level, he has done that. And there's a lot of pressure to heap on him. I guess Dallin Maxim, man, kind of maybe just be real overhyped. And it has been look like poor business. So yeah, I agree with Newcastle.
I mean, I can see kind of both sides to the arguments, but I kind of tip towards Tuchel actually, because I feel like Liverpool should be fighting for the title at this point. I mean, they have the squad to do it, they have the manager to do it. They see the squads around them strengthening, basically, and they didn't really opt to do so also. I think they could have taken a chance to add some depth to the squad, but they opted not to. They could have possibly... What?
No, the only thing I'd add to that is that when we had Red on the show, Red was saying that how there is depth, but there's more, at least for me, there's more question of quality of depth.
Well, that's a good caveat too. I mean, also, we look at Klopp kind of falling out of favour with Shaqiri.
Right.
I think he could have looked to maybe move on from Shaqiri if he's not going to play him, if the man is not a Klopp player, which I personally disagree with. But that's his decision. He could have looked to bring a midfielder or winger, or maybe just a versatile player that could probably take the load off a Salah or take the load off one of the midfielders.
I don't really agree with scenarios.
Yeah, that was so weird, I find. Yeah. And given that you already got let go Ben Woodburn, you're losing attackers, and just didn't make any sense. Alright guys, so we're going back to the top four a little bit. What's one major flaw in any of the top sides except for City and Liverpool? That one flaw that you think can cost them. I don't want me and Tilbert to do Man U and Arsenal. So why don't you take Arsenal? I'll take Chelsea. You'll take Spurs.
United.
Yeah. So go ahead now.
The only flaw right now with Arsenal is right now they're looking at the top end. They have all the quality in the attack.
Don't like that.
It's just the defense. But right now,
ask quadruple.
Right now, I don't know who Arsenal. Well, when things tough, get into the gun Mustafi. This could be Mustafi's season, Right now you need pressure.
Kill me dead, dog. If Mustafi have a good season, dog, I will run up on the shit in my boxes.
Pressure makes
see it now, dog.
But I feel like looking at Arsenal back, that's gonna be the biggest issue because all the teams right now, most of the teams, even the teams outside top six, everybody's strengthening attack.
Yeah.
Very attacking teams. And most of the small teams could beat Arsenal on the counter attack. They're gonna hold up the ball, which might be an excuse for Arsenal's attack trio. And Sabah's looking good to create, but unless Arsenal plan to win games 5-4, then
plan, dog.
I don't.
At the end of the day, back in 2015, 16, if I remember right, Liverpool beat us to the top four with a game 5-4, 4-3. How can I ship for this? It's work. Alright, I'll go next. Chelsea, not really easy to say the attack, which at the end of the day, that is what my point is. However, in the preseason that has just gone under Frank, they have conceded a ton of goals in preseason. A lot of games they've won like 4-3 and that kind of thing. And yeah, they have shown, a lot of people have been showing attacking a little bit more willingness to be more goal scorers. Mason Mount come back on loan and scored a good bit in preseason. It looks like he will be playing a heavy part this season coming. But the defenses are concerned. However, yes, the attack is the biggest thing. At the end of the day, Eden Hazard contributed to 49% of their league goals last year. And that's a huge chunk that has gone, which unfortunately, because of their ban, they could not replace. Leaves a huge burden on Christian Pulisic coming into the team. And yes, it might not necessarily be his burden to bear. However, being the last player that they brought in that position, it naturally falls on him expectancy to be able to deliver that kind of quality.
I think with Spurs there's the same problem. Always depth.
Yeah.
The depth in Spurs squad, like after Harry Kane, Pochettino does a good job dealing with it.
Yeah.
But eventually it won't be working off all the time.
Yeah.
Eventually you had to find some kind of striker who could back up Harry Kane.
Yeah.
I mean, they seem to be putting out a bit of trust in the kid from the academy.
Parrot. Yeah.
But I don't know if you're ready for it. I mean, we didn't know if Harry Kane was ready for it.
That's true. But according to pundits, they say that his play style is very similar to Harry Kane, which is not what could have been said about Janssen and Soldado and the ones before that, you know?
So United, right?
Yeah.
Not even sure it is that, to be honest. I think yeah, well, look, so Ole showed that he keen on playing our 4-2-3-1 in the preseason, right? And they could only speculate that that's what we're going to carry on, at least for the opening weeks of the Premier League.
Yeah.
I think that leaves a big question over Pogba's head. Where do you play him? Because you don't have two defensive-minded players with the loss of Herrera and with the aging legs of Matic. It leaves McTominay and then a gap, if you really think about it. Pogba, no, we know that Pogba is best when played in the free-roam role or attacking role. But due to his quality on the ball, Ole might opt to play him a little deeper, which is where he's most unhappy, right? So that kind of leads into some other psychological issues that kind of leads into the squad, right? Also, we like less than 24 hours away from the deadline. There's still speculation around two of the biggest name players, one being Lukaku and the other being Pogba. Like, are they staying or are they leaving? Up to now, I'm not really sure, right? I think another main problem with them is the right wing. They haven't decided to add cover to that side yet. I don't think Mata is a good right winger anymore, and I'm not sure who else they could really play there. Jesse Lingard,
Daniel James, though?
Nah, but let me be like Daniel James, I agree now on the girls. He's just not there yet.
He just quick.
Yeah.
Right.
He just quick.
But like most Daniels are, but he's just not there yet. I'll put it like, yeah, he's just not there yet. So
next question. Which away ground outside the top 6 do you think would be the most difficult to play against? To keep it in what I think about Leicester, I am going to say the King Power. I know the Molineux is a hard place to go. But I actually do think that the King Power and the Vitality Stadium is two very hard stadiums to visit. I might actually opt for the Vitality one, just because of how small it is, the crowd is actually be right on you, and that influences game, you know?
Yeah, numerous players have come out and said that for the crowd to play against.
Nah, so that's still go the Molineux.
Yeah.
Once Wolves have the backing at the home ground, and only few teams could, could go against that. Just mainly the possession-based teams.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of teams going to go there and Wolves, they're going to be a castle for Wolves.
Did they call Lenny then, by chance?
They Molineux?
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, that sounds like a real missed opportunity to nickname it something like that.
Wolves done.
Same thing.
I go to London Stadium because I mean the bubbles dangerous.
Yeah. Men forget you can't walk on bubbles going your eyes.
That's really hard to read London Stadium.
I really thought about that. If the bubble blown, I want somebody. Alright, really substitution right there.
But yeah, honestly, I think Molineux.
yeah, same. I mean, we see it last season. I don't see why they would repeat now.
Yeah, except for Liverpool. Liverpool right now, Liverpool's the only top 6 team to take 2 wins off of Wolves. And the last question: which manager do you think is in the hottest seat this season? I don't know if it's controversial or not. I think Lampard is actually very safe. And he says that, one, the club will have to deal with such bad reactions if they ever fire him. And then 2, he didn't have a window, so he actually has that as a cover for him. But I'm going for Ole. Reason being, let's just go back 1 year, right? Last year after the World Cup, Jose was saying he wanted a centre back, right? He had 2 names, Alderweireld and who? Maguire. The club told him no. The club literally went and bought the same man that he wanted for Jose, and they were showing that they were willing to put money where the mouth is for Ole, and they put all that faith into him after showing that when the hype had died on last year, that there were some rough patches in his game as a manager. I think that he's going into the season with a ton of expectations on his shoulder. There is no such thing as allegedly a leaky defense this year. They have good players in all 4. At least he started for as a decent back 4. top 3 keeper, even on his worst day in the world. And I think Ole has a tough job ahead of him. And he really is going to have to use his tactical news to get through this season. Would you?
For me, I have to say Silva at Everton. I feel Everton fans have a mentality that they need to rival Liverpool.
Right.
Like they, and from the signings that they brought in, I feel they need to hit the ground running.
Right.
And as some as a manager, I don't think he is very convincing. I feel like they have the signings, but it's just how to utilize the signings. He have a lot of options to choose from, but I feel a lot of expectations are going to be on him. A lot of games with those signings, for the small teams that must win games. And dropping points, draws and all that, and deciding games. Going against the top 6.
Yeah.
Fans will expect, at least challenge and push for a little draw at least. And I just feel for him, anything when it comes to small teams, anything less than a win, they need a win. And for the top 6 teams, if they don't manage to get a draw, I feel fans will be quick to turn against him.
I was thinking Lampard, but you convinced me out of that. So I guess I'm not going to because
and it's like a fight down thing now, boy. It's just the reality.
United fans expected us to be like the great rebuild season. This was supposed to be the summer that we fix all the problems that we had since Fergie. So we had a director of football, we were supposed to fix the midfield, get rid of all the deadwood in the squad. Nobody has that so far, except the players who contract ended.
And those were some players that didn't even want to leave, per se.
Especially here, nobody wanted her. No director of football has come in. Yes, they has promoted players from the academy. The academy setup is still not that good. I think people are expecting good things from United this season because, as I say, Jose wanted Maguire last year. Woodward flat out told him no.
And when he was more expensive, he bought him.
Buying for more money this year. So, it kind of confusing. And then there was no, up until this point, there was no recruitment done in the midfield. Where has been a problem here after the defense, the midfield. There's problems up top too. Because if you look at police, there's no one really recognizable behind Rashford and Martial. And even last year we had problems in our top of players linking up because like some players they're just not good playing with each other. The styles don't suit each other.
Yeah, I had to go Solskjaer as well because I feel for a large club like that, any finish outside the top 6 will be seen as a failure. And the reality is I kind of see them dropping below the top 6 this season. Solskjaer is in a hot seat. I think there's no way for him to really go and hide when things go bad. Also because we know that the defense was the major issue last season, and now that's supposed to be fixed, right? With the signing of Harry Maguire and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I'm not sure where else he could really turn if things go south. Also coming down towards the end of last season, we see that things could go wrong for him. He had that fine spell of form in the beginning, all he had the wheel, but he's kind of dropping out come towards the end. If he starts the season like that again, then that's really what I'm not sure what to say for him.
I have to just inject my little fans into this. I do think Emery's in a hot seat though. Not the hottest, but
I don't think Emery's in a hot seat. I think Emery's safe because unlike Oli, he has some time behind his head. We had a small transfer to do.
Yeah.
I couldn't really do much.
No, but
and the man get better.
As of right now, they've done, I think, a fairly good-ish window now. They're outside of not getting a centre back as of right now. It looks like Tierney is coming, Ceballos and Pepe. And some good players, And that was 3 out of the big 5 problems in the squad, The other one was centre back and probably a left winger, And they put big money to bring in Pepe, and there's huge expectations to manage them and to get in the top 4 because he only had a 2-year contract. And I honestly don't think that if he doesn't finish the top 4, he won't get a next contract.
And the thing I want to add to that is right now the top 6, every team in the top 6 right now, looking at it, all deserves to be in the top 4. And I feel everybody right now fight. But right now, we can make our predictions, people can make the predictions and just say the safest bet would be those who were in it last season.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like even down to United and Chelsea, they have a show the same teams they had from last season, and they have now who they had their small little acquisitions to get. Everybody now feels like they have what they need to push for top 4.
Yeah.
And everybody right now looking who outside wouldn't make it, looking for that 4th place spot. And everybody right now feel like they have the team to deserve it. And anybody who finish outside will feel like the season wasn't that good.
I mean, tell you, unlike last season, I saw Chelsea as a possible surprise package for most in the
Same.
I thought it would be better last season. This season, I don't really have much hopes for Chelsea. Being a United fan, that's a good thing. I don't really like Chelsea.
Just you reach there though. I mean, question number, I have 2 things on that answer. Right, so 3 things actually. Of the top all head, first thing that comes to all your mind, top scorer.
That's all.
First one,
Harry Kane.
top scorer.
Wow, yeah.
Top scorer.
Kid.
Oh, but
Oh, they could work over. You
You know-
see the chances he threw in preseason.
Nah,
But you see
also
once
what
he
the chances
finished?
he score now, wait.
no, but I will tell you the same thing I told you last year, and I did tell you last year he'd be top scorer. The same thing I told you is that he is a goal finder now, boy. That he finds his space that defenders don't see. And I will admit that Arsenal last year was horrible, piss poor in terms of actual chance creation for our strikers. And then midfield of our scraps. And he finished tied for the golden boot. And still finished with 31 goals in all comps, you know. And I think this season it is potentially a better setup to get more out of them in terms of a better creative basis. You know, Pepe driving the team forward to miles.
I actually think Pepe is that kind of selfish player.
Well, the man finished the season with 11 assists, so I'm hoping. And winner El Pens also.
Well, that's what I was going to actually add to there. I think with the introduction of that, you can't really forget about that either now. And Oba is the designated pen taker. And there are more tricky players on Arsenal's side that I could see winning pens versus Spurs. Also, I'm not sure if Kane could stay fit for the entire season anymore. Kind of hard to think.
Some faith in
We
him.
good?
Nah, but the ankle is how bad ankle.
Alright,
So-
last 2 questions. I feel like this is a shitty question, but who do you think I'm getting the most assists?
Kinda tough. Yeah.
But I feel like I honestly think De Bruyne coming out with a vengeance this year. I feel like after they won the title without him having a big impact, he'll come out with a bad mind this year. And I feel like he might top assist the league this year.
Yeah, but that's why I go with Harry Kane because Harry Kane won back his title.
Buried on.
Probably Sterling, and honestly, like you make a good point there, but I can see KDB being the pass before the assist. To be honest,
That-
just
that-
the
that-
way
that-
City sets up.
So who do you feel?
Because I feel it might be. I'll say most assists might go to Mane.
I honestly thought the man was
I
going to say
see.
most assists, so but when he said most then. Alright, cool. And last thing.
Now I want to fight down man real quick though.
Nah, it's a,
Because
I
this is
don't
not
no,
man
we
finished
on
with
time.
one
No,
assist.
we
How could he
we on
finished with
time.
one? Go ahead
Let's
now.
talk.
Go ahead now.
I think in my eyes, Bernardo Silva.
A hot take. I'll say mine first and I'll like you say it. I genuinely feel Chelsea's finishing outside the top 6. And I feel like it's between Leicester and Wolves. And just because I feel like Leicester is the better one right now, can't really like Brennan Rodgers' style of play. I'll go for Leicester finishing in the top 6 over Chelsea.
Right now, this might be based off rumors happening, so deals might be confirmed. But I have 2 ways I see the title finishing. And Liverpool not involved in those. 2 ways I see Man City win the title for a 3rd time. And the second one, I see Spurs win the title, City finishing 3rd. City finishing 3rd because they got might win Champions League. I can't see City win Premier League and Champions League.
I'll take Aston Villa and surprise something to me this week.
Yeah, I like that.
That's good.
Let's end up rounding this off to 35.
It's kind of tough, but I would actually watch any teams that got promoted,
Right.
and I think now them gonna get relegated, you know.
Serious.
Which kind of odd, right? But
Yeah, it only ever happened once.
nah, but I think all of them safe.
Alright, so next question then. So then your 3 to get relegated is who? Alright, come on. Alright, wait.
Alright, now take a lap now.
Alright, wait. Newcastle, Brighton, and for me, Norwich. I think Norwich is some decent business, but I kind of one out of like in the senior teams in the league. Cause like I had like it when Bournemouth get promoted, but out of like in senior teams league, I will see Sheffield stay up. I kind of like some of the men that Sheffield bring up. I like the idea of Ollie Burnley. I think he's a decent player in the making, so hopefully they'll stay up.
I'll say Brighton.
I also thought Brighton was out of place to fire.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
saying last
yeah,
season.
yeah. Say Brighton, Newcastle, and a torn in between Sheffield and Southampton. But I'll say Sheffield.
Wait, you think Southampton get half?
No, I see
Nah, would Ralph.
I feel Southampton fans right now been sitting down waiting for 2 seasons now. Right now they're waiting. When we going to relegated? Because them been surviving, just screaming.
We're gonna be champions. We're gonna have someone be the champions.
And look where them is now. Eh?
To me, I had a word Norwich, Sheffield, because I just don't think they're on the attacking side of the ball they're good enough
Right, yeah.
to be successful in the league, and Newcastle for me for sure.
Yeah, let everybody say Newcastle. Yeah,
It'd be so funny they stay
up.
up, but it's just the card's so stacked again.
Yeah.
They stay up. And we now talk about how the quality in the league rising. Them look like they went down. With all due respect to Steve Bruce, though. But
Nah, but it's hard to lose someone. Yeah.
That
that man even dribble properly, you know.
That's true.
It's not even like it's a case where it's a amateur, right? You're up the field and I wonder. But, dog.
Wow, that one's terrible in Newcastle.
It's
real
another hot take. I don't remember when Turpin said about Sheffield attacking options.
Oh, yeah.
I feel this man gonna play garbage whole season. But he gonna score his goal against Old Trafford, Ravel Morrison. I feel him being back in the Prem, he gonna score. Because it's written in the stats, always owing them things happen to United, owing them bad lucky thing. When they scored the first goal of the season against United, all kind of thing.
What did you for that tap, we were expecting him to behave until they play United. That's improbable.
Okay. Do I have any other ones? Or anybody feel like we have a question?
Wait, I didn't get much affiliation.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly, I think, Newcastle, for all the reasons that's it over. And then Brighton, because poor business this transfer window, and a poor end to the last season, to be honest. And then, I agree with Virgil on the Southampton one. Arsenal is good, but I really see that squad fighting for a third time to stay, 16, 15. Nah, I think they could go down this time. Especially since I come out and say that all the newly promoted sides had to stay up.
You see, the thing is, I think Ralph did well to reinvigorate not just the team, but the club now, boy. And I think, Ralph was a very experienced manager coming into there. Like, it was a real coup for them to get him to come to Southampton, especially the state it was. And, Southampton has been, over the last couple of years, a real talent factory. And you never know what player might come out from the academy again to have the first team. Because James Ward-Prowse there.
Well,
he was with a free kick on the edge of the box. So.
Hold on, right? Because this thing about Ward-Prowse is so average. Like, honestly.
Yeah, but
the man make average look good.
Good.
No, honestly, Patrick, the last time that happened, where all the teams are promoted, mainly Norwich was not promoted, so
maybe, yeah.
Good. Alright, guys, thanks for joining us once again. Thanks you guys for coming out here. We are once again very excited for link some quick announcement that probably should make while you're still here. We have barbecue tickets on sale. Please contact us for that. 2 hour FPL code is out, join it. Whoever is on top of the league, every week, and whoever has the most points in that game, we get a shout out.
$1 million.
And follow us everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And catch you guys next time. See you soon. Take it easy.
God, should have been the man. Yes, sir. First class flights on the Delta. Check still sitting on the dresser. Yes, sir. I settled for the lesson. Should have been the man. Yes, sir. Head down, but I stay blessed up. God told me that I'm next up. Yes, sir.